What's the difference between a mutual fund and a hedge fund? This is based on their commission structures. In a mutual fund, they can only collect commissions based on the monies under management. Let's say, for example, a mutual fund has £1 billion under management and they can collect, say, 1% on that. Sometimes they can be less, but for the sake of simplicity, let's just say 1%. They can collect 1% on £1 billion every year. So every year, they take home in commissions £10 million. Mutual funds are regulated by the FCA and the SEC in America. They are allowed to raise money from the public, so their incentive then becomes to be able to raise as much money as they can so they can collect more commissions. If, for example, they're managing £100 billion on their assets, their commission for that year will be £1 billion. But they are also incentivized to get good returns for their investors. That way, more investors will invest in the mutual fund. A hedge fund, on the other hand, collects a commission for the monies under management, but they also take some of the profits. Let's say, for example, they're managing £1 billion in monies. They take a 1% commission at the end of the year. So they take in commissions £10 million, but they also take some of the profits. So if they've made, let's say, a 20% return on that £1 billion, that will be £200 million, and they can take like 10% of that. So they might take like 20 million of that, or if it's 20%, they'll take like £40 million of that on top of their commissions. Hedge funds tend to be less regulated and they cannot raise money from the public, so they can't go advertising to the public. They normally tend to raise money from accredited investors, investors with certain net worths or closed networks. They tend to raise money by dinner dates. Either way, in order for the mutual fund or the hedge fund to succeed, they need to be able to raise money, and this comes down to selling, their ability to go out there, network, and raise money. And this is why I recommend my book, How to Raise Money by Networking. It's going to be the #1 skill that's going to serve you well in either industry, whether you want to work for a mutual fund, whether you want to work for a hedge fund, or whatever business you want to work for, or whatever business you want to start. It shows you how you can raise money for your business via text. My book comes in at $19.99 and it shows you how you can raise money via text. These days, monies are raised via text. For example, when Harry Stebbing raised $70 million via WhatsApp for his venture fund. If you are interested or want to know more, please leave a comment or send me a DM. Thank you.